Get to know Ricky Town, the newest Arkansas QB. Big news today for the Razorbacks landing the USC transfer. We'll hear from a former Hog about that in a few minutes. First, Mike Irwin on the early impact from linebacker Josh Harris. Let's talk a little defense. Why this freshman is getting so much attention in fall camp.
To some Hog fans, walk-on Josh Harris coming from nowhere to the top of the depth chart at Mike linebacker is a shocker. Those fans haven't been paying attention. Harris has been catching the eye of his coaches since last spring. The redshirt freshman is not a typical walk-on. His dad played 12 years in the NFL as a tight end. Josh Harris knows football.
You really don't have to coach him at all. He just naturally knows what to do, where to fit, and he loves to hit. He's a big hitter, always comes down on everybody who gets in his way.
The down linemen love this kid. When the guys on the other side are running the ball, Harris is quickly there plugging the gaps.
I tell you one thing, he comes downhill, and that's always a good plus for a Mike middle linebacker.
At 5'10" and 220, Harris is not your prototypical SEC middle linebacker. He's battling guys who outweigh him by 80 pounds. Just going downhill is not enough.
That is one of my good things that I can do. I can play downhill. Sometimes it kind of gets me though, because I get stuck with the linemen. They grab me, so I have to use my arms for leverage. But yeah, that's another thing I'm working on, is trying to get away from those and use my hands and other things like that.
One more thing about Josh Harris, there's no ego there. The former Pine Bluff Watson Chapel standout says whatever role the coaches put him in, he'll be the best he can be in that role. Mike Irwin for the Razorback Nation.
Mike, thanks very much. It didn't take long for the aforementioned Ricky Town to make up his mind after his first visit to Arkansas. He is bound for U of A, transferring to the Hogs from USC. ESPN's Joe Shad first to report the news. Town from Ventura, California, played in the U.S. Army All-American game, ranked as a top 5 pro-style QB. Now, per NCAA rules, he will sit out this season with 4 years eligibility with the Razorbacks starting in 2016. Here's a quote from Ricky through the university. I am thrilled to be a part of the Razorback family. The staff and players have made Fayetteville feel like home to me. I can't wait to get started and help Arkansas win an SEC championship. Brett Bielema, meanwhile, saying, quote, Ricky is a very talented young man who comes from a great family. We are very excited to have him join our program. Ricky is the kind of uncommon person we are looking for and will fit into our program athletically, academically, and socially. Former Hog Clint Sterner on the big picture, what this means for the program.
The notoriety that this brings immediately, being the school that a kid of that caliber picks when he can go anywhere in the country pretty much, tells you what Brett Bielema's done with this program. It tells you where they rank in the quote-unquote pro-style offenses across the country. So all in all, it's definitely a great get for Arkansas.
Yeah, no question about that. All right, on the links, LPGA Tour Canadian Pacific Women's Open second round for Vancouver. Former Razorback Stacey Lewis now 6 under overall after firing a second round 70. Lewis 5 shots back, tied for 5th. Alyssa Orange has your weekend report after Saturday.